So today we will start new chapters, Heron's formula, chapter 12, page number 197. So Heron's formula is generally used to find the area of a triangle. When three sides are given, then this formula is used to find the area of a triangle. Generally we know that area of a triangle is half into base into height. But suppose if you don't know base, if you don't know height, if it is a equilateral triangle, then in that case what you will do, how you will find the answer? So in that case there is a simple way. If you know any three sides, if you know all the three sides, then the area of triangle can be easily calculated by using Heron's formula. Okay, so this formula is used to find the area of triangle, any triangle with three sides. Okay, so first of all you write some formula. I'll dictate you write first formula or formulae. Number one, number one, number one, uh, area area of a triangle, area of a triangle. Number one, area of a triangle, area of a triangle when base and height are given, when base and height are given, base and height are given, base and height are given, area of a triangle when base and height are given. You can underline this one. So which formula shall we use when base and height are given? So you have underlined this one, right? Area of a triangle when base and height are given. So next line, after putting underline, next line will move to area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. Triangle can be simply written this way. Okay, symbols, just a symbol. So area of a triangle. Remember that this formula is used when base and height are given. If base and height are not given, you will never use this formula. Is it clear? So area of a triangle equals to half into base into height. Half into base into height. This is the formula. Now number 2. Now number 2. Number 2. Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle when three sides are given. Three sides are given. Three sides are given. So area of a triangle when three sides are given. Okay, so this formula, underline this one also. So whenever three sides of a triangle are given, you can find your answer by using this formula, and this is also known as Heron's formula. By using Heron's formula, you can find the area of a triangle whose three sides are given. Is it clear? Okay, so the area is, you can write area of a triangle. You have written this, right? You have written this area of a triangle when three sides are given. So next step, area of a triangle equals to root over s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Area of a triangle when three sides are given, then this formula is used. Area of a triangle equals to root over s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Okay, here S is equal to S is equal to S is called the semi perimeter. Okay, semi perimeter means half of perimeter. So half of perimeter, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Let us suppose that this is a triangle. Okay, so this is A, this is B, this is C. So if you add all these three, A, B, C, you will be getting the perimeter of a triangle, right? Yes or no? So A plus B plus C, this is the perimeter of a triangle, divided by 2, this is called the semi perimeter. That means S is equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2. This A, B and C are the sides of the triangle. Okay, and in bracket I can write S is semi perimeter. Semi perimeter. Is it clear? So before finding the area by using Heron's formula, first of all you should find S. After finding S, then only you can apply. Whatever value you will be having for S, you will substitute there and then you will get your answer. Okay. Now third formula. Okay. Area of an equilateral triangle. Now area of an equilateral triangle can be directly written as root 3 by 4 a square. This is the formula, root 3 by 4 a square. A means side, so side square. Okay, root 3 by 4 side square. Is it clear? Now let's check that area of a triangle is y root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, root 3 by 4 a square. Why it is like this? Why not root 2 by 4? Why not root 5 by something? Why it is root 3 by 4 only and a square? So let's check it. Okay, now this is a proof. How to prove? This is the formula. Yes, you have to write this one. Okay, now this is the formula. From where we have got this formula? So this is the derivation. Okay, this is the derivation, that means proof of area of an equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 4 a square. So proof, let us suppose that this is an equilateral triangle. You can use your pen to draw. Okay, so if it is an equilateral triangle, let us suppose that all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. So let us suppose that this is A, this is A, this is A. All are A. Okay? Okay? Now you can see that three sides are given. This is one side, this is one side, this is one side. That means all the three sides are same. That means three sides are given. And we know that area of a triangle is this one. Area of an equilateral triangle is this one. And we also know that when three sides are given of a triangle, then area of that triangle can be found by using Heron's formula. Okay? Okay? So we will assume here okay, here S is equal to, S means semi perimeter. So S is equal to what? A plus B plus C by 2. Okay. So S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Now I am saving my page. You can write in the next line. Okay. Or you can continue here also. A, B and C. What are the value of A, B and C? A is A, B is A and C is also A. So can I say that A plus A by 2? Any problem? All the three sides are same, so A plus A by 2. Is it clear? Now this A plus A plus A plus A equals to what? 3A by 2. So we got 3A by 2, okay. Now this is the semi-perimeter. Now area of an equilateral triangle equals to, you have to prove that, right? So we can't use formula directly, we will use Heron's formula, root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Any doubt? I'm writing this one little bit here, okay. This equal, if you are having enough space, you can write equal here only, otherwise you can write from here also, but don't start from beginning, okay. So root over, now what is S? What is S? What is the value of S? 3A by 2. S is equal to 3A by 2. So I'll be writing 3A by 2 in bracket. Now S I have written. Now again S minus A. That means 3A by 2 minus what was A? A means side. Okay, A means side. So side is A. Understood or not? Then again S minus B. So S is 3A by 2 minus B. B means side. Again side is A. Are you getting my point or not? Then again S minus C. So 3A by 2 minus A. So we got this one. Now this root over remains same. Now this 3A by 2 I am writing same. Now this is a bracket, so we have to solve bracket first. Here 2 is there, so we'll take the LCM as 2. So I'll be take 2 as a LCM, so I'll be having 3A minus, nothing is here in the denominator, that means 1. 1 how much is 2? 2's are, so it will multiply by 2, that means we'll be having 2A. Any problem? We have taken LCM of this, so we got 2. Now 2 how much is 2? 1's are, so we will multiply by 1, we will be getting 3A. Minus is there, so minus. Now here nothing is there, that means 1. 1 how much is 2? 2's are, so we will multiply the numerator by 2, so we will be getting 2A. Okay. Now you can see this and this all are same. So can I write same way, 3A minus 2A by 2, and here also 3A minus 2A by 2, same thing only, right? All are same, so I have written same thing, okay. Any problem? Okay, now this can be written as 3A by 2, bracket means into. Now if you solve this one, 3A minus 2A, you will be having only A by 2 into, again this is also A by 2 into, again this is also A by 2. Any problem? No. Okay. Now in class 8, I remember I told you that if you are having two things, if you are having a pair number inside a root, then one number comes out. Okay, did I told you that in class 8? If you are having same number inside the root, two same number, then one will come out. A pair number, out of one pair, one will come out. So here you can see in the numerator, In the numerator, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 A's are there. So can I say that out of 4, 2 A's will come out? Yes or no? Inside the root, if we are having 2 into 2, then 1, 2 comes out, right? So same way here, A into A, 1A will come out. Then this A into A, 1A has come out. Then this A into A, again 1A will come. That means this one. Okay? This A into A, 1A has come. This A and this A, 1A has come. Now in the denominator you can see that this 2, 1 will come, and this 2 again 1 will come, yani 2 into 2. Any problem? Now you can see numerator, whatever numerator you are having a pair, you will take it in the numerator, and whatever you are having in the denominator, you will take it in the denominator. Okay, so in the numerator 4 A's were there, so 2 came out. In the denominator 4 2's were there, so 2 came out. Okay, now A and 2 already we have taken. What is left out inside the root? What we have not taken out? 3. So this 3 will remain as root 3. Any problem? Any problem? Yes, this is multiplication. A into root 3. So this is multiplication. Okay. Now you already studied before in a polynomial that a coefficient should be written first. So number should be written first. So can I write this one as root 3, and in the denominator you can see that there is a 4. So I can write 4 in the denominator. Now A into A is A square. So I am having root 3 by 4 A square. Any problem? So this is your area of an equilateral triangle, root 3 by 4 A square. So this way you will get your answer. So write this one in your copy. Okay, next formula number 4. Write in your copy. Formula number 4. So you will write area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle equals to length into breadth. Area of a rectangle equals to length into breadth. Next, area of a square. Area of a square. Area of a square. Area of a square. Area of a square equals to side square. Side square. Area of a square equals to side square. Now next number 5, I think. Whatever number it is, write according to your number. So next is area of a rhombus. Area of a rhombus. Area of a rhombus. So area of a rhombus equals to half into d1 into d2. Half into d1 into d2. d1, 1 should be in the bottom, right side bottom, okay, into d2. Same way d2 should be right side bottom. If you put it on the top, then it will become square, and there is a huge difference between square and a number. If you are writing d1, sorry, d2 and d square has a different meaning. Okay, so be careful. Half into d1 into d2. Next you write area of a rhombus. Sorry, my mistake. Area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium. Area of a trapezium equals to half, that means 1 by 2 in bracket I'll show you the formula only. Just see what will be the formula. So the formula is half into bracket b1 plus b2 into h. So this is the formula, half into b1 plus b2 into h. Now this is a parallelogram. This and this is the parallel side, okay? This and this is the parallel side. So the parallel sides are known as b1 and b2. You can take this one as b1 and this one as b2, or you can take this as b1 and this as b2, your choice, okay? So half into b1 plus b2 into h. This is the area of a trapezium, okay? So now you come to your exercise 12.1. 12.1. Now in the question it is given a traffic signal board indicating school ahead. It is said that a board is been given, a board is been placed near the school and it is written school ahead. Is an equilateral triangle. It is looking like an equilateral triangle, or it is an equilateral triangle. The board where school ahead is written, that board is a equilateral triangle. Which side A? And side is been given as A. Find the area of the signal board using Heron's formula. So you can see already I have given you proof. Already I have given you formula number 3, how to prove that area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 a square. So same thing you will prove. Okay, same way, the way I have given you, you will write according to that exactly same and prove it now. Okay, prove it now. You will make the diagram, then you will write here s is equal to a plus b plus c and whatever, and then exactly you will solve. That is your first part of this question. So do it now. I am pausing it, so you do it after few seconds, then I will on it. Okay, so while solving your answers also, you can pause your video and then solve it. Once your answer is over, then you can resume it again. Okay, so after proving that, after solving your answer, so you got area as root 3 by 4 a square. Now in this second part is been given that if its perimeter is, they are telling you that assume that its perimeter is 180 centimeter. The board was like a equilateral triangle. The board was like a equilateral triangle. So it is said that if its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? So you have to find it by using Heron's formula. So can we say that now perimeter perimeter of an equilateral triangle, right? Perimeter of an equilateral triangle, perimeter of an equilateral triangle, perimeter of an equilateral triangle equals to 180 centimeter. It is given in the question. So 180 centimeter. So can we say that S is equal to 180 by 2? Yes or no? Oh, sorry. Perimeter is this much. So can we say that 3 into A equals to 180? 3 into A, that means it was an equilateral triangle, right? So 1, 2, 3. 3 into A it will be 1. All are same. So can I say that 3 plus 3 plus 3 can be also written as 3 into 3? So same with this, all were same. All were same, that means perimeter of an equilateral triangle equals to 3A. 3 into sides. So 3 into sides equals to 180 degree. A is equal to directly you can write 60. Any problem? No. Okay. Now, so can I say that S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2? So A plus B plus C means perimeter. Now in the question perimeter was given, perimeter was 180. So 180 by 2, can we write this way? So this can be written as 90 centimeter. After cancelling, we will be getting 90 centimeter. Therefore, area of a triangle equals to, always write formula first. Always write formula first. S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. What is S? What is S here? 90. So 90 minus, what is A? A means what? Side. B means what? Side. C means what? Side. All sides will be same. Correct or not? So what is the side? 60. So 60. So 90 minus 60, 90 minus 60 into 90 minus 60. Any problem? Now this can be written as 90 into 90 minus 60 is 30 into 30 into 30. Okay. After subtracting this one, we got 30. This is also 30. This is also 30. So we have written 30 into 30 into 30. Okay. Now you know that inside the root, if you are having a pair, one will come out. So out of this 230, one will come out. 130 is left. Can I say that this 90 can be also written as 3 into 30? Yes or no? So this 90 I have written as 3 into 30. This 90 I have written as 3 into 30. So 3 into 30 is 90. So I have written this way. So 90 I have already written. This 330 I will write again. 30 into 30 into 30. Any problem? Now out of this 230, one will come out, and out of this 230, one will come out. This 3 is alone. So can we say that this is 30 into 30 root over 3? Yes or no? So this can be written as 3 3s is 9, 900 root 3, and this is area, and remember that area is always in square. So centimeter square. So 900 root 3 centimeter square. Now in the question it was said that you have to apply Heron's formula. That's why we have done this way. Otherwise we could have done directly by using root 3 by 4 a square formula. Root 3 by 4, a means what? Side. Side of an equilateral triangle was 60. So can we say 60 into 60? Now if we cancel this one, then this will be 4, 4 ones are, and this is 4 ones are and 5s are, correct? Now 15 into 60, it will become 900. 900 root 3. So just see, you are getting 900 root 3 here as well as here also. But in the question it was said that you have to use Heron's formula. That's why we have applied this. Otherwise we could have done with this also. Okay. Now let's move to another question. Another question. The triangular side walls of a flyover has been used for advertisement. Remember that company, they invest huge amount in advertisement. Remember that there is a कहावत in Hindi, जो दिखेगा वही बिकेगा. Okay, in the TV, they used to show simple an example of a toothpaste. So few of the toothpaste we know because it is been shown in the television. Other than that, we don't know. We don't know the name. We have never heard of that before because we are not familiar with that. For example, you have heard about Colgate, Pepsodent, Close Up, this type of toothpaste you have heard. And if you think about toothbrush, then definitely you have heard about Oral B. Oral B के बारे में सुना होगा, Oral B का ब्रश. Other than that, you know any other brush? Okay, so the triangular sides walls of a flyover have been used for advertisement. So you have to assume that the flyover, the side walls of the flyover are looking like a triangle. Actually, it is not like that, but you have to assume that it is like a triangle. The sides of the walls are 122 meter, 22 meter, and 120 meter. So these are the sides. The advertisement yield an earning of rupees 5,000 per meter square per year. That means the one who gives actually advertisement, for advertisement, I don't know you have seen or not, people they allow to put some banner, then posters on their house. Actually they earned from this. जैसे कि आप लोग ने देखा होगा रास्ता वास्ता में पोस्टर वोस्टर लगा के रखता है, बैनर वैनर लगा के रखता है. एक्चुअली में जिसका जमीन होता है ना, उसको ये पैसा मिलता है. कोई भी अपना मर्जी से नहीं लगा सकता है. They have to talk to that person, they have to consult with them, and then only they can put their posters or do their advertisement. So for the advertisement they charge some money. So in this question they are saying that for 1 meter square, that means if you take 1 meter length and 1 meter breadth, that much area if you use as an advertisement, then you have to pay rupees 5,000 in 1 year. In 1 year you have to pay 5,000 rupees for 1 meter square, length 1 meter, breadth 1 meter. This much area you have to pay 5,000 rupees for 1 year. That means if you have put your advertisement continuously 1 year, then you have to pay 5,000 rupees. Okay? Okay? Now here a company hired one of its wall for 3 months. So company hired its wall for 3 months. That means they say that we will be using this wall for 3 months. Okay? So they are telling you how much rent did it pay. That means the company, how much company has to pay as a rent. Okay? So what you will do, you write in your copy, first of all you will write here A is equal to, 3 sides are given, right? So we will be using Heron's formula. 3 sides of a triangle are given, so we will be using Heron's formula. So right here A is equal to 122 meter, 122 meter, B equals to 22 meter, and C is equal to 120 meter. So these are the 3 sides. Then you will find the area by using Heron's formula. So first of all you have to find S, semi-perimeter, and then you will find the area. Find this one, then next day we will continue with this. Okay, so today you will find area and next day we will continue with this question only. Okay, thank you.